lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. This is your daily tarot reading for the 7th day of September 2023. And my ancestors have asked for the Golden Journey Tarot. I will list that in the description box down below. Feel free to expand the description box if you need that information. And let's go ahead and jump right in, see what's going on. Okay, my lovelies, this is interesting of what came out. And for those of you that are not familiar with the Golden Journey Luxury Edition, this deck does have additional cards. I will be doing the numerology, and for the sake of the numerology, the additional cards in the deck, I will be counting as one for each card. And because we have more than one additional card on the table, plus majors, together we have 8 of those between the two. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Spirit, Soul, Body card, which is an additional card in the deck, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Devil, the Page of Wands, Strength, the Fortune Teller, which is another additional card, the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Cups, Justice, the Lovers, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Sun, the Fool in the reverse, the Five of Cups, and we end on the Two of Pentacles. Okay. You know that cliche saying of you are what you eat? Or that, here's another perfect example, your body is a temple? If you haven't guessed it, we are discussing health today. So when it comes to our overall health, our longevity, seeking to have a healthier, longer life, that means taking care of our body. That means trying to adapt to things with our diet, our sleep regiment, our exercise routine. That way we're not as hard on our bodies and we can keep our body in good working order for a longer period of time. But with that, knowing that, yes, we need to take care of ourselves. There are things that we're doing or not doing that we need to really start to examine and look at and get inspired on to address. Especially when it comes to the long term and the future, to see a favorable outcome, to have that much needed support when it comes to our health. And it's all, fun and games when we're in our 20s, but when it comes to being 70 years old, 80 years old, we're hoping to still be around and to be as mobile and as full of life as possible. So we're talking a long-term health, not just short-term for immediate problems that we may have or may encounter. We're talking longevity here. And there's certain things that we are doing that we're not going to be able to hold on to for the long term. And it's because of the negative effects. So we have to look beyond our immediate life expectancy and our immediate habits to see exactly what the long-term effect is and what we need to leave behind, because it's going to have an effect. And we need to connect to the right things. Now, I fully admit that I do this too, so I'm in the same boat. There are certain things that we have, certain habits, certain foods that we eat that really isn't much of a struggle when we consume them right away and in the now, especially if we are younger. And in fact, we may be pleasure-seeking those items. Eating them and enjoying them to the fullest extent is great in the moment, but it has a long-term effect. And we may not be aware of that long-term effect. It's like loving deep fried food. It's great, it's yummy, it's a comfort food, yes, but your heart hates it. Eating large quantities of meat, or consuming a lot of alcohol. Yes, partying is fun, especially if you're college age. We all do it. We have to learn that moderation, but in the long term, our liver is going to hate us. So, knowing that happiness is not long term, it is a momentary thing. So we have to realize that we're doing ourselves untold harm, and that moderation is necessary. We have to be more of a balance to what we are consuming, and what we are doing about it. So if we are lacking sleep, we need to get better sleep, get more solid sleep, get more of it, rearrange our schedule if that is one of the things we are depriving ourselves of that needs to be addressed. If we are eating the wrong foods, if we are consuming too much sugar, too much fatty foods, like I said, having too much deep fried food, or consuming too much alcohol, we're going to have repercussions of that later on. And today's a day where we really need to slow down, rest, and rethink our habits a little bit, because they're going to start having a bigger impact on us. And this is a day where certain things can come up, and we will be acknowledging those and the effect they have. And we can turn it around. We can turn it around now and kind of nip it in the bud. Which is great if we're doing things to excess. So preventive measures, I guess you could say it. And the reason why I find this interesting is it's been a while since I've had a daily tarot video that comes up as health. And apparently that is exactly what this is. As soon as the first two cards came out today, I knew this was a health reading because I had the words "body is a temple" come into my head. So, yeah, there's no avoiding this. And I'll be interested what comes up for me as well on this particular day. But for those of you that love the astrology, Moon in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces. Easy to feel drained, like we need to give yourself more rest, and to limit activity. In other words, don't overdo it, don't take on too much. And it's funny because we have a health reading on the table, very accurate. And I'll remind you again, this is a deck that has additional cards. We do have those on the table. I'm counting them as one for the sake of numerology. And everything here adds up to 121, which ultimately reduces to 4. For our foundation, our security. Our health is part of our foundation. It helps us to take care of our body. Our body is our vessel. It's what we live in. So we have to take care of it to the best of our ability. And this day is highlighting, okay, we're not being quite as nice to our body as we should be. So that is something that we should address. That way we have a nice, strong, stable, secure body for us to live in for a good long time. Longevity. And I don't think I can make that any more clear than I already have. But before I go, let me double check to make sure we have no synchronicities on the table, because I did not look for that earlier and I was not prompted. So give me a quick sec. Okay, we have one synchronicity. That's why they're making me do it now. We have the Hierophant, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands. So we have 5, 5, 5. 5, of course, in numerology is a number of change. So yes, we need to change our habits. We need to change the way we think about our health. We need to change our sleeping habits, our exercising habits, our dietary habits. We need to start taking better care of ourselves. Okay. I can't make that any more apparent than it already is. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you guys. And if this resonates for you, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead and shout at me in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Enjoy it so much if you go ahead and join the channel, join the masses here. It'll be great. And thank you to those that do share my videos on any platform online. It truly helps the channel grow. I appreciate the effort. It doesn't go unnoticed. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.